The euphoria surrounding the approval of spot Bitcoin ETFs has evaporated significantly, leaving the crypto market in a subdued state. One could almost say the news marked the peak, but at least for now. Based on the overall technical structure, a significant correction could be brewing before Bitcoin, and top altcoins muster the strength to challenge 2024 record highs again. For traders seeking resilient altcoins to weather this potential downturn, the Ethereum name service, BONK, and optimism merit consideration. These tokens have demonstrated relative stability even under bearish market pressures. Expert traders like Dr. Profit have already started speaking about a potential correction in Bitcoin price. According to a post on X, the analyst foresees a 30 to 40% decline from its recent $48,000 peak. Soon panic selling will start. The 30-40% correction started at 48K. After that golden bull will start, and the indigenouses of start and sexual information. We see the ideas of Dr. Profit was a Dr. Profit crypto that sent 2024 showed by seeing the great inviance of with the ETF out of the way, investors would be looking at the next major event, the minor award halving. Rec Capital reckons via X that Bitcoin tends to post a pre-halving retrace followed by a pre-halving rally. The pre-halving rally should ideally take place 60 days before the actual event, while the pre-halving retrace would be expected in the next 30 days or so. And I could definitely be a second. Historically, Bitcoin tends to perform its pre-halving rally 60 days before the halving, which means, and if BTC is going to perform a deeper retrace during its pre-halving period, it should occur over the next 30 days or so. Bitcoin ETF, hashtag Bitcoin, Rec Capital, January 12th, 2024. That said, the easiest and recommended way to minimize risk is to diversify the crypto portfolio, which brings us to the top altcoins like ENS, BONK, and OP. Identifying key entry positions could bolster the return on investment, both in the short term and long term. Recommended crypto price prediction for January 12th, as first spot BTC ETF begins trading FBCH as SUI. Investors peaking interest in the Ethereum name service token are confident that the rally will continue in Q1. The first solid support at $8 paved the way for bulls to regain control, a move that continues to bear fruits while rewarding patience among holders. ENS has in the last 24 hours seen its value increase in double-digit figures of 11%. This cumulatively pumped the gains by 80% and 188% in 7 days, respectively, based on market data by CoinDeco. And trading at $25 on Friday, the Ethereum name service token is back to levels last seen in October 2022. The next most critical resistance holds at $28. The purpose band is with a successful break above it. ENS could tap on FOMO to close the gap to the all-time high at $84. However, investors should be aware of the highly overbought conditions, especially on the weekly chart. In case of a correction, investors should keep in mind the potential support at the $20. And if the decline continues, at $16. So after emerging as one of the best performing altcoins in Q4, reaching new all-time highs of 53 cents, BONK retraced respecting the boundaries of a descending channel. The gravitational pull on the meme coin built on the Solana blockchain seemed unstoppable until bulls found footing in the support area around $0.0001. This support, coupled with an ETF drums, propelled BONK into a recovery trajectory. And while a break above $10,000 would have called on more investors to take up the token, market doldrums seem to have taken center stage, resulting in a decline in the current market value of center point 0.000014. And profit-oriented traders may want to close their current open positions to not give back the gains to the market and aim to enter again following the acceptance of lower solid support. And the black horizontal ray is the first bet for a support area, which if respected could blast BONK toward $1 million 7 times $2. Slightly below it is a confluence of the 50 exponential moving average, red, and the 200 EMA, purple. If both of these levels are lost, losses could intensify to $0.0001, and if push comes to local support, and highlighted these optimism is gearing up for another major breakout, but first, a stubborn resistance at $4 must be defeated with most indicators, including the relative strength index and the moving average convergence. Divergence backing the uptrend, it would only be a matter of time before OP continues in its price discovery mode. Traders should also consider the consecutive 4-hour candle closes below the immediate resistance at $4. Another close below this key level could change the tide and lead to a free fall to the range low of $3.50. Potential entry positions include the area above the range high at $4, the 20 EMA, the 50 ENA, and the range low. While we cannot immediately rule out further, and then having losses to $3, such a move would allow BONK to collect liquidity before making way for a larger breakout into price discovery above $0.000035. We closet to get started if what's going to be said and to separated stormers, and you can immediately get to go. Somebody's been pretty well and come in. Their Solana price prediction, bullish pattern signals, SOL breakout rally to $165. Terra Classic price prediction as bull runner-ups can lung crack $20,016 and $16.